everybody, this is Jeff with AI Social Studies Lab, and I'm just going to show you today my workflow for creating an AI tutor with a cool app called Flint. You set up your account and then you can use it to create a pretty robust amount of AI tutors. I've yet to hit any sort of limits. I can't remember what the limits are. You have a limit to how many students you can have on the free account. I'm on the free account. I have access to 80 seats. I've used a little over 40 of those, so I still have more room if I want to. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make a tutor. This tutor will actually be a quiz activity. So I'll be using this as a full-on assessment, and I'll show you what I use there. Let's just go ahead and get started here. With that, you go into your workspace. I got one for world geography. You can see all the different activities I've created here through Flint. I'm just gonna go ahead and click create an activity. All right, when you do this, you have two options. You can build it with Sparky, which is like their little AI avatar, or you can build it manually. I started off building it manually, but basically building it with Sparky is way easier. It's very similar to like vibe coding and stuff like that. So this is how I do it. First thing you're gonna do is you want to give it your resources to pull from. And so basically I like to attach files. One of the files I'm going to attach here, I'm just going to go ahead and go into my Google Drive, which I've got synced up. All right, so I found the PDF that I want to upload here, so it's going to hopefully do that. So it's going to take a couple minutes to upload. Some other things I want to import from Google Drive. Another PDF file, so it's going to take a second. While that's uploading here, I'm just going to show you what I've done in the past. Basically, through doing this, I've created several different prompts that I like to use. I just kind of save those as a Google Doc. All right, so this is the one prompt I'm going to use. You can see it's pretty big, and I'll look at some of the things that change it. All right, so let's just go ahead and copy and paste this into the Sparky session here. All right, and so one of the things I'm copy and paste, as you can see, like I'm supposed to be doing a quiz here over the Eastern Balkans and Eastern Plains in Eastern Europe, but then you'll see my objectives are very different. The thing that I've found with using Flint is if you want to have really good tutors that don't frustrate your students, you want to make sure you're really paying attention to the objectives. All right, so this is just a list of all the chapter 12 objectives that I have. This just gives Sparky an idea of what he is supposed to be asking these students about. If you let him go off of just your sources, he'll probably create a pretty good little quiz, but sometimes if you focus on a few different things here, best to include those in your objectives. So anyways, I got the objectives that I want. I've got the little initial message here, and these are all just customizable things that I've got in my prompts. Pretty plug and play. And anyways, we're gonna go ahead and see what it generates here. So I've clicked enter. So I've submitted my quiz. He's thinking, he's telling me what he likes, what he doesn't like. And basically what will happen is over here, you'll get a session preview. All right, so he tells me what he created. All right, and I have basically proficiency-based gradings set up here in this quiz. So you could set up A, B, C, D, however you want to. I've got these 4 categories of proficiency, and then I just translate those to my grade book. But let's just go ahead and simulate a proficient level session here. And basically what it will do is it'll take the activity as itself as like a proficient level student. And I've found that the previews don't necessarily match up with what like the kids will see, what your students will see when they take it, but it kind of gives you a good idea of what he's going to be asking your students. So I have it built into where it's like a 30-minute time limit. This right here is getting through really quickly. It'll be longer when your students take it. But basically that's the workflow that I have. Sometimes you can ask him questions. So I just asked him, obviously, if he's going to scaffold any of that. Basically, it's trying to make some different updates here, and we'll see what comes out there. So it kind of breaks it down into a few different things. It's got 12 topics. That's a good idea. So we're going to simulate another proficient session, see what happens. At the end, it'll kind of tell you what's good. tells them where I can improve, and then I can suggest follow-up activities. You can even create follow-up activities. But anyways, that's how I create it. Typically, if I was actually using this in the classroom, I'd probably spend a little bit more time making sure that that I like what is being done here. But let's just say I'm done. I go create activity, and pretty much it makes this into an activity. And if I want to share with my students, you can connect your Google Classroom. I've just kind of put everybody here into my world geography group here on Flint. I copy, and then I can go over to my Google Classroom and go to classwork, and I can make an assignment, whatever I need to do there. But basically, that's how I make my Flint AI tutors. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any questions about that, please hit me up in the comments. Don't forget to check out our school community. We've got lots of different items that are up for discussion. All right, there's products that are available to you. There's links to the TPT store. You can check these things out here at AI Social Studies Lab in school. Love to have you guys as a member of our community. Please consider checking that out. Anyways, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Good luck in your classrooms as you continue to use AI tools. This is Jeff from AI Social Studies Lab. We'll see you next time.